So today I'm here to talk. Well, I want to talk to these people about being a corporate designer. I'm about to talk to these people. What you think I'm doing? Well, you're gonna have to wait. You're at my desk. Yeah, look, I'm about to talk to these people about corporate being designer versus freelance designer. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing today? I am B, your host for the day, and today we're gonna talk about freelance versus corporate. Which one should you choose? Which way should you go? Hey, look, I'm gonna be honest. The grass is not green on the other side. Doesn't matter what side you on. It's pros and cons to both. Just like anything in life, man. Whatever suits you best is gonna probably be for you and not for everybody. Or you're gonna fit into a group of people that it's for. So we're gonna start off with freelance, right? Now, freelance gives you the flexibility to work when you wanna work, do the type of work that you wanna do, work the hours that you wanna work, and work with the people that you wanna work for, and you control how much money you work for. Now, that's a lot of control as being a freelance designer. I should preface this by saying most people are gonna start off as a freelance designer anyway. So you should heed these words. So now, being a freelance graphic designer means that you have to set your prices, you have to talk to these clients, you have to get clients, you have to be responsible, and you have to be able to deliver. That's a lot because everything falls back on you. So being a freelance designer, you can set your days where you only work on Tuesday morning. I'm talking about morning, like 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. And that's it for the week. If you set your price for that project for the right price, that's your only job for the next 2-3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? That's what being a freelance designer gives you, the ability to be flexible and move around and set your prices and do whatever you want to do. But the downside of being a freelance, I know it sounds all good, but the downside is the business aspect. Like the business aspect of talking to clients and them not knowing exactly what they want and negotiating deals and finding new clients. Now, this is a whole different side of business, it's beyond the creative aspect of being a graphic designer. You're no longer a graphic designer anymore. Now you're a marketer, you're a telecommunicator, you're a financial advisor, you're a consultant. You put on a whole bunch of different hats all of a sudden, being a freelance. And those are all business hats. Now, going into the corporate world, good thing about being corporate is that you know when you have to go to work. You might not know exactly what your day entails, but you pretty much know how your day is gonna go when you go to work. You know how much you're gonna get paid. You know when you're gonna get paid. Every week, every 2 weeks, however you get paid. That's the best part about being in the corporate world. However, you lack a lot of flexibility and you lack a lot of say-so in that world. Like, for instance, if I go to work in my corporate job and my supervisor tells me, my creative director tells me, hey, I need you to make a logo. I'm gonna say, cool. I'm gonna make the logo, right? But I know that I'm getting paid X amount of dollars per hour at this job. However, if that same person on the freelance side would have said I need a logo, I would have said, I'm gonna need $1,000, $1,500 for that logo. You see what I'm saying? So now at my regular job, I made $200-$300 that day for not just doing that logo. I did that logo and some flyers and some social media designs, some email. I did a whole lot that day, but I only made $200-$300. If I was freelancing, I would have did that logo and would have made that $1,000, $1,500, maybe even more. And that would have been 2 hours out of my day. And that would have paid for the whole week's worth of work that I would have got at my corporate job. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put it like this. If you like to have a structured lifestyle, like You know exactly what's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen, how it's gonna happen, with no hiccups. I mean, other than a flaw of yours, like you showing up late to work a bunch of times, you get fired or something like that. But like a structured lifestyle, then the corporate life is for you. You can hopefully rise the rankings, become, started as junior graphic designer, turn into a graphic designer, associate creative director, art director. You can climb the ladder in the corporate world, and you can thrive that way. Don't get me wrong, you can thrive that way. However, on the flip side, if you're a person who thinks that, I could do better, or I can make more, or I could be more flexible, I can make more of my time if I was a freelance designer, and I'm willing to take the risk of talking to clients and trying to secure clients, and I'm willing to take that risk. At the end of the day, the reward will be more. So if you're one of those type of people that's willing to do the talking and willing to do the social media, the marketing, and trying to push yourself, promote yourself, then freelance is for you all the way. All the way. Because you get to set your own prices at that point. You don't have to work. I don't have to do a logo for you for $30. No, I don't. I'm not. If you don't like the fact that I'm not gonna do your logo for $30, kick rocks. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find another client. A client that's willing to pay me $2,000, $5,000 for my services, right? I'm gonna put in extra work. But at the end of the day, I have a whole lot more control as a freelance designer than I do as a corporate designer. And that's basically the difference, Security on the corporate side, unpredictability on the freelance side, but there's a much higher ceiling if you really take it there. That's the topic for today, y'all. But before I end this, I'm gonna tell y'all that me personally, I think that you should probably do both. Especially, do both until you get your foot freelancing, until you can build your own business, and then you can jump out of your corporate. You know what I'm saying? Until you get your business up in freelance, and then you can jump out of corporate, because living check to check is one thing, but not knowing when your next check is coming, that's a whole different monster. That's a whole different stress factor. That's a whole different thing. So I would say get you a corporate job, freelance until you can get you a corporate job, then get you a corporate job, hold on to that corporate job for as long as possible until you can start getting your freelance business up. And you'll be all right. Whatever's best for you, choose one. That's just my insight. Let me know how you feel in the comments. That's the topic for today. Holler at me on Twitter, Instagram. Holler at me in the comments right here, man. Hit the likes, hit the subscribes. I am B. See y'all next time. Clay Vision Designs, man. Peace.